So hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I have a feeling my voice is going to be jumpy because this is only letting me record little bits at a time, but yeah. So I'm recording this video on my beautiful mum. She is a frontline worker during this pandemic, so I just thought, why not sit her in the chair and get her all dolled up, even though she can't go anywhere. But I'm going in with the Hella Needable base, shade 1 and 2 on a crown flat top brush. I'm patting the product onto the eyelid while also carving out the eyebrows. Patting the product will give it a tacky consistency, and this will help the shadows stick to it better and the colour payoff will be phenomenal. I love a full coverage base for mature skin as it kind of battles against any discoloration or anything in the eyes. Like I said, my mum is a frontline worker, so if you are a frontline worker, keep doing what you're doing because you're doing everyone proud and making everyone's life easier. So I just used the PC23 brush to pat out the eye base and to make a blend to the skin, and I'm now going in with the Nima Nickel brush with Tanacon from the Conspiracy palette. This brown is a lovely neutral tone brown, it blends into the skin really easy and it gives you that nice transition shade that you need. People with mature skin tend to have quite hooded eyes, so you want to place that shadow as high as possible without making it look too crazy. So as you can see, I'm kind of going on my mom's brow bone, but not bringing it too high to the point where it looks like she has, like her brows are blocked out and it's higher than it actually is. So once I'm happy with the placement and the blend of that colour, I'm going in with Diet Rooper on a Nima Debs brush. Now I'm just placing this in the same position as the first time, just smaller and more precise. I'm placing it more so in her socket as this is going to create depth for the eye look, and as you can see from the other eye, I went in with like a burgundy kind of colour, and the browns actually go with a burgundy colour really well. So yeah, I'm just going to keep packing up that colour until I'm happy with the payoff of the colour and the blend of it. So I just went back over the edges with Tanacon and a clean brush just to give them edges more of a blend. I'm now going in with a brush from the Nima Vegan collection with the colours Sweet As and Boy from the Clientele palette. These two shadows will give me the rich burgundy colour that I'm actually looking for, and I'm just placing it more in the socket, so creating more of that depth and also bringing it up into the brown to create a smooth transition between both of them. So again, I'm just going to keep blending that colour until I'm happy with the blend and I'm happy with the colour payoff. So I'm now going in with the nude pigment from NYX on a flat Pro 1 Cosmetics brush. This is a lovely, almost rose goldy kind of tone, and it will match perfectly with the burgundy colour in the eyelids, giving that pop of colour on the eyes and making the eyes look a lot larger than they actually are. That is one thing I would say is essential with hooded, mature eyes. Making them look as big as possible will give that illusion of a younger, youthful kind of skin. Although most mature people don't need it because they're beautiful just the way they are. So once I'm happy with the placement of that, I'm going in with the shade Too Much on a PC22 brush. This is just again creating more depth on the outer corner and give the illusion of a bigger eye, and I'm also using it to blend the edges of the pigment. Once again, I'm happy with that. I'm taking a Penny's smudger brush and I'm taking just black from the Clientele palette to create kind of a faux liner kind of look, and this will help create the illusion of a fuller lash line and make my mum look like she has beautiful eyelashes. So now I'm just going back in with the PC23 brush and I'm taking the Helene double base again just under the eye to give an eyeshadow base again. I'm then going to go in with another Nima brush from their vegan collection with the same burgundy tones as before, so Sweet As and Boy, just to bring the depth under the lash line to match the top. I'm then going in with, which I believe is the PC47 brush, and with the shade Tanacon from the Conspiracy palette, just to blend out that and give it more of a seamless blend and illusion to the eye. I'm then going to take the Carter Beauty, the kind of nude eyeliner, and pop it in our waterline. This is just again giving the illusion of a bigger eye. If you put a black eyeliner in a mature person's eye, it can drag the eyes down and make them look a lot older than what they are, and that is not what the aim of this is. So now I'm moving straight onto skin and I'm going in with the Revolution Pore Filler Primer. I'm just using this over my mom's nose as me and her have the same skin and I do the same step. It's just to diminish the look of large pores. I then go in with the L'Oreal Hydrogenous. We were obviously talking about something very interesting here with the way she's looking at me. But the Hydrogenous moisturiser, just for the rest of the areas of the face. And I also go in with the Be Bold Golden Pearl Illuminator, just to give it a glow to the face. You don't want to use extreme highlighters because that can bring up texture on the skin, and that is not what we want. So I'm now going in with the LA Girl Pro foundation in the shade Natural. This is a very luminous foundation, and it gives me that glow without having an intense highlighter. It's also very full coverage, and I know I'm aware it's darker than her skin tone, but she loves dark skin, she hates looking pale. So I'm just blending that out with the Morphe X Jeffree Star Beauty Blender, and yeah, I'm gonna keep blending. So for cream contour, I'm going to go in again with the LA Girl foundation in the shade Toast. This is a lovely warm tone brown, but it's also very deep, and it doesn't look too harsh once you blend it out. I don't like using much powder on mature skin, as it can set into the fine lines and make them again appear much older, so I use a lot of creams instead. So I'm just placing this under the high points of the face, just to bring out the high points even more and to create a lot more depth and dimension to my mom's face. So I forgot to record me blending that out, but as you can see, it's going to be just blended out straight away. So I'm going in with the Be Perfect concealer, and this is a very light concealer. You can't even see it on the screen yet, but this is a very lightweight concealer. Again, it's not heavy on the skin, it's just nice and seamless, and it's also a lighter shade than the foundation, just to bring out them high points and accentuate her face even more, because she does have very lovely cheekbones and I'm very jealous of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna again use the same beauty blender as before and blend out all of that to create a seamless blend between foundation, contour and the concealer. So I only done half of her face, and I did the other half of her face off camera just to save time. So I'm now going to be doing cream blush, and it's going to look crazy, but it's actually the Be Perfect, I believe it's Cheeky or Boo lipstick. It's the red lipstick with Ellie Kelly, and I'm using that as a cream blush as I don't have any. Again, I don't really like using powders on the skin, as I feel they can sit into the fine line, so I prefer to use creams. So I'm aware this looks very strong right now, but trust me, it goes away once everything else is put on. So for more of a glow, I'm gonna go in with the Carter Beauty liquid illuminator. And again, like I said before, I don't really like using powders that much, so I'm using a cream highlighter to accentuate the high points even more. This is a beautiful highlighter for mature skin. It's not too beaming, but it gives that luminous, healthy glow. And as you can see, I'm just using my fingers to apply this because I love applying highlighters with my fingers, like cream highlighters with my fingers, as I believe it gives the most payoff. So I'm now going to go in with a small bit of the natural powder from Carter Beauty. I'm just putting this under the, where I put the concealer on my mom's face. I'm using a domed brush for this. I think it's from Beauty IK Pro. I got it in a brush set, a brush belt before, and I only bought the set for the belt. I got it on holiday, so I don't even know where it's from. But yeah, I'm just using that to set the concealer so it doesn't create any wrinkles or any creasing, any fine lines. Just make it look as flawless as I can. So I'm now going in with contour. This is the Kiko Milano contour in the shade 5, I believe. I can't find it, so if it's wrong, I'll correct it. But I'm going in on a Pro One Cosmetics angled brush. I'm just using a small amount of this around the outskirts of my mom's face where I put the cream contour, just to create the depth a little bit more. I'm not using a heavy hand with this. I'm using a really light hand, but obviously, as you can see, it does have a high colour payoff. So I'm now going in with bronzer. This is the iconic bronze Ibiza shimmer bronzer on a crown bronzer brush. This is a lovely warm tone bronzer, and it has just a small bit of a glow to it, so it's not too glowy. It's more of just a warm tone bronzer. But I love this for blending it with the blush. So for blush, I'm going in with the Cupid palette, and I'm going in with the shade Obsession. This has, again, a small sheen to it, and it just gives a healthy look to the face. I'm applying it to our cheeks and our temples, and just a little bit on the tip of the nose. The brush I'm using is one of them random brushes that everyone has in their kit. I think it's called the Danielle brush. I'm not too sure. So I'm now going in with the Nima brush, the Nima Bell brush, with the iconic bronze Champagne Supernova highlighter. I'm not using a heavy hand to this at all because this is a beaming highlighter. I'm just using this to bring out the high points of my mom's face. It is a gorgeous highlighter, and it can be used as intense as you want or as subtle as you want. So now for lips, I'm going in with the lip liner. It's a lip liner from Essence. It's like a deep burgundy tone. It's a brown lip liner with a real purpley undertone to it. It's beautiful, and my mom loves this kind of colour. Like, she will wear no makeup and rock this colour going out, and I absolutely love it. So I didn't realise how crazy that lip liner went on until I stood back, but it's fixed in a minute, don't worry. But now I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Dead Roses. Again, this is just a lighter version of that lip liner. It's like a deep burgundy colour, and it's absolutely gorgeous on my mom's face. So now I'm going in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie on just a small lip brush. This is a pinky kind of lip gloss, and I'm just putting that over top the lipstick to give the lips more of a glow and to make them look more plump. So I didn't record myself putting on mascara, but I put on the Be Perfect Bad Llama mascara, and I'm now going in with the Pennies lashes in the style Sultry. These are very small lashes, but they do give a good impact on the eye, as they are quite wispy, and you don't want to put heavy lashes on mature people, because it does actually irritate the hood of the eyes and it hits off the top of their eye. Like even these lashes, my mom was complaining that they were too heavy, and they are the lightest pair of eyelashes that I own, so that's what I mean. But this is the finished look, and I hope you enjoyed.